Hey guys, Joe here with Joe's RV Tech DIY. Today we're going to talk about RV dehumidifiers. And, we have your countertop dehumidifier right here, which is what a lot of people will buy and put in their RVs if you don't really have a major humidity problem. And it should be able to maintain a good humidity level in your RV. And this one here, I think it's like one quart or 1.5 quart, but it has a hose, a drain hose that you can hook up and run out your window. And it's pretty long. The drain hose, I'd say is about 5 feet long on it. And I don't know where the product name is on it. It's a model number DN-609. And it's 39 watts and AC is 100 to 240 volts. There doesn't appear to be a model name on this anywhere, and I don't remember the name of it, but I'll look it up in my purchase history. I put both of these inside RVs when I'm dealing with trying to get a lot of moisture out of an RV. Let's say they have a roof leak and there's water in their roof. I'll put this big bad boy in there because this is 35 quarts. And it will cover 3,000 square feet. So when you turn this one on, it's a little loud, but it's also programmable. And you can buy the hose separately to hook up in the back here. This one's made by Frigidaire. And you just pull this off like so. And we got water in it. As you can see, the water wants to come right out. So... And then it has a filter in the back here. You can take this cover plate off and clean this screen that's on the filter. And then you could use a dust off can and spray dust off through this to kind of get all the dust out of it. But I like it because you can program what you want the humidity to be in the environment that you're putting this in. And it has a digital display. So, and when the bucket fills up, it'll actually automatically shut off if you're not using the drain feature. And then you'll just take this, pull it forward, and this slides out. And inside here is where it fills up with water. And you don't have to take this cover off or anything. You can just take it and dump it straight into the sink. Like so. Okay. And as you can see, nice and clean inside. And I've been using this for a year. So I put it in my garage because I have a very large fish tank out there and I don't want moisture to get into my garage. But it has 3 different fan speeds as well. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Go over here. Little beep. Little LED light flashes. I'm just going to hit the power button. Turns on. It's reading that the humidity level is set to 70. So that's a little high. You can adjust it. So when you go over here, you can hit the fan speed, put on low, high, then you can also hit the timer, half hour, 1 hour, 4.5, and then you reset the filter when you do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Never unplug it while it's running. And one thing that I've noticed with this, when I put it in my garage and the humidity is really high, like it'll fill the bucket up in like 4 hours. So sometimes faster. It really just depends, I think, what the humidity is. And it works really good though. Like my floor was all wet when I put it in there, and it dried it out over the course of 8 hours, and I emptied the bucket twice. But when I put this inside RVs, it'll fill this bucket up sometimes all the way to here in a day if they had a bad leak on the roof, or if they just don't have very good sealed windows. There's a number of things that play a factor. I'll put a link down in the description below where you guys can pick these up, and I'll put both the small one and the big one. Remember, this one you want to just leave it plugged in and kind of maintain your RV's humidity level. And you can also buy a little monitor that's digital on Amazon right now that actually tells you what the temperature is inside your RV and the humidity level. And that really helps out a lot when you're like, okay, yeah, that humidity is getting a little bit high. But in some places in the wintertime where it's like really, really dry air, you want a humidifier. So we'll make a video about humidifiers in about a month here, but not many people will use it until probably next winter when the air gets dry again. But with the dehumidifier, and it's a really hot summer day, when you're kind of feeling like muggy and like it's just really hot and you're sweating a lot, I mean, there's a lot of humidity inside your RV, it's gonna make it feel even hotter. So this thing will blow warm air when you plug it in. So you wanna vent the warm air somewhere else if you're trying to use it just to remove the humidity inside of your RV during hot summer days. So I wouldn't recommend using it for an air conditioner, but they do make awesome portable air conditioners that you can put in RVs, and we'll talk about those in another video. Now, I bought the Frigidaire version because I was having problems with a lot of the other ones that I would buy. They were breaking after 3 to 6 months use. This thing, in 1 year, has been inside 20 different RVs, and I leave it inside of it for 24 hours, and I hook up the hose to drain it. And then when I come back, the RV windows that were covered in water because there's so much humidity on the inside of the RV are completely dry, and the humidity level is like 51%. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so you can get a lot of humidity inside of your RV. But that being said, you guys, I know this is a little bit longer video than I anticipated making. I hope you're still watching. Please subscribe, comment below with any questions, smash that like button. The more likes this gets, the better it is for me as a YouTube channel. It's very difficult to continually make videos and not really see a lot of progress with your view count or subscriber count. So I appreciate each and every one of you that is my subscriber and watches my videos all the way through. Until next time, safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.